you say Terrell or Terry Arnold?
I think I've got it on there. It's Terrell.
Terrell.
It is Terrell.
Yeah.
All right, now I got a thing here says meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
There it is.
You say Terrell or Terry Arnold?
Terrell. I think I've got it on there. It's Terrell. Yeah.
Well, that's a delay.
Yeah, it's
Terrell
pretty good delay.
One.
All right, now I got a thing here says meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
It is. I'm watching it.
You say Terrell or Terry Arnold?
Terrell.
Well, we got a loop, hadn't we? Well, that's a delay.
Got an amazing delay on there, don't we?
Terrell one. All right, I got a thing here says meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
It is. I'm watching it.
Well, we got a loop back.
Got an amazing delay on there, don't we? Hey folks, if you're watching this video, I want you to know we're starting a program on Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. right here, we will be broadcasting The Right Angle is what we're calling our show. And it's going to have Brian Black, who you see over here on the right, and then Gerald Dodd down below. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is shut down the YouTube, or at least turn off the audio. There we go.
Is David going to be working with you on handling the mechanics?
It depends on what night he's got to work.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I was just thinking he might be able to listen to the YouTube channel there to make sure that, you know, we're broadcasting properly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're pushing out to YouTube there, Gerald.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I haven't seen Brian on it though.
You haven't seen
I
Brian
don't know
on it?
if he's coming. No, it's just all I'm picking up is you.
Are you on?
Brian, say a few words. Say a few words so that and we can get past the delay.
Brian?
I guess that's the reason we hadn't seen Brian.
Yeah, it froze.
Yeah.
But
even when he was talking, he wasn't coming up on the screen. Now it could have been that the delay was making it appear that way. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. We've still got a lot of kinks to work out.
Yeah, we do.
So Saturday may be a little aggressive to actually start.
Yeah, I think you may be right.
Especially since we don't have Rod and Robert involved.
I think he's back now.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
When the chime struck 8, it blinked out.
Let's see.
For some reason, Terry, when Brian's talking now, he's not showing up even on my phone screen like he was before.
Okay.
Brian, talk to us, buddy.
There we
Do
go.
what now? What?
There we go. I can see you now, Brian.
Okay.
Continue to talk, Brian, so I can see if it comes through on YouTube.
Okay.
Just-
Well, I guess I could talk about the birds and the bees, huh? Birds fly around. They have blue feathers and black feathers and red feathers and yellow feathers, and bees come in different colors, and some sting you and it hurts, and some just bite you.
Talk about why you're not watching Alabama football this year.
Because it hadn't started yet. That's why I'm not watching Alabama football.
What about when it does?
Unless I catch it on the SEC network and they're doing a repeat of one of the 5 championships they've won in the last 10 years.
So I'm talking about live football for this year.
They ain't started yet.
I know, but they
But
will.
it comes on in 2 weeks.
About a week and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Brian, there
Yes,
was a, you remember when that highway patrolman from Texas killed those trees down at Auburn?
Yeah.
There was a radio program that was talking about that. They were giving that guy down the road. And I called into that program and I told him, I said, look, I said, I'm an Alabama fan, Alabama graduate. I said, I'm just true and true Roll Tide. I said, but I actually donated to that fund that they have to replace those trees down there.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys said, oh, you did? That's great. And I said, yeah. I sent them 4 acorns, and I told them if you go ahead and plant them now, by the time they get tall enough that their best quarterback can't throw a roll of toilet paper over them, they might win another national championship. And he just broke it.
Well, here's the thing.
Now that's funny.
You know, I have wondered why they allow that to happen, the rolling of the trees. Because what did they say when they died? That they were state-owned. Well, last time I checked, when you throw toilet paper on a tree, that's called vandalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, but them Auburn folks don't know better.
Well, I know that they don't have toilets to use the toilet paper. That's no need to waste it. The rest of us could use it, especially with what happened earlier this year.
Yeah, with the run on toilet paper.
Yeah.
You know those folks at Auburn were panicking when they couldn't get toilet paper.
No. You misunderstand, Terry. They stockpiled it because they ain't really had a good reason to use it.
Well, that's true. That's true. It's going to be an interesting year anyway.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I just hate the way they've messed up the schedule.
Well, did you hear the Big Ten is going to be playing now in late November? They're going to start their season.
Yeah.
October 24th is what I heard.
I thought it was November.
It's October.
October?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we expect the Pac-12 to make that announcement soon that they'll be starting the same weekend.
Yeah.
Because Pac-12 can't
They're
do
under a lot
anything
of
without the Big Ten.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Lindsey Graham's now calling for President Trump to release his tax returns.
Who?
Lindsey Graham.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know why he would do that.
Well, why has Lindsey Graham done some of the things he's done over the past 20 years?
I don't know. I wondered about that a lot, my friend.
He is flat. I mean, I know that there was animosity between him and Trump for what he said, for what Trump said about McCain. But
He didn't say anything that wasn't true.
Huh?
He didn't say anything that wasn't true.
That's true. That's true.
You know, we always hated McCain. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We didn't have any use for him.
No. I mean, I guess one of the things that upsets me the most about what Trump said about McCain is whenever he said that, you know, he didn't like people that got captured. Well, see, I knew Jeremiah didn't.
Did you?
I got to know him back when he was the congressman before
Yeah.
Kramer, Bud the Dud got in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to know him, and I'm glad that I did. The man was an outstanding man.
Yeah, that's what I always heard.
Um,
Hey, Gerald, did you get that thing I sent you about fenugreek?
I did. I appreciate that. I'm gonna look into that. I'm going to definitely talk to my doctor about that.
All right. Well, I hope he approves it for you. It's
I
got a
do
lot of
too.
really good benefits, especially when you're lactating. It helps the milk flow.
I saw that. I read that. I don't believe I need it for that.
do I need to go to another channel?
No, I saw
Terry,
a meme yesterday that showed Biden suckling on Obama's breast. I thought it was hilarious.
Terry and I both have kidney problems, and the kidney is one of the organs that you can't regenerate. Once it's damaged, it's damaged. But
Right.
Terry has been fortunate enough to come up from what, a 27 to 40,
24 to 44.
24 to 44, and that's unheard of. So I'm trying to figure out how he did it and replicate whatever he's done. Yeah, I understand. I fully understand that.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight, which I'm sure is a big factor in it. But I just have to give glory to God. I mean, like you said, it's not supposed to happen. Not this.
Yep.
You can improve it a few points normally, but not 20 points. I mean, that's just unheard of.
That's unheard of. I think you had somebody else go in and donate your blood.
Do what now?
I think you may have had somebody go in and donate your blood. Donate your blood sample.
We're supposed to figure that out, buddy. Gee whiz. Actually, they took it twice. I don't think they could believe it. They actually took it twice last night.
Really?
I didn't actually tell you what happened, Gerald, but I told Brian, I think. But what happened was I went out to eat last night at a place, and they served prime rib and mashed potatoes and tea, and that's all I had. But I think this may have been a allergic reaction to whatever they put in that. I don't know what it was. But my jaw got to hurt so bad I couldn't hardly stand it. And then it started moving into my throat. And, that's one of the symptoms of a heart attack.
Yeah.
So it got me real worried. And so I got a telemed thing with Humana, who's my insurance provider. So I called and I talked to an RN. And she said, Terry, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get in your car and go to the emergency room. It may be nothing. It may be just indigestion, but you need to get to the emergency room now. So, and Gerald, when I walked out the door, something unrelated but weird, David's walking out with me, and all of a sudden I hear automatic gunfire.
Really?
And I'm talking at least 30 rounds. I mean, it was amazing.
This was indicated.
Yeah, because I live about 5 blocks from the hospital.
Yeah.
And so I called. I turned to David and I said, David, that was an automatic gunfire. He said it was. Then we heard a couple of just single pops after that. And so I thought, well, no, surely it was fireworks or something. So when we were at the emergency room, the hospital was so packed, they couldn't put me anywhere except in the lobby of the emergency room. I mean, they put me in a wheelchair and stuck me out there for 4 hours. So
Not
anyway,
sanitary condition.
yeah. Anyway, I saw this cop walk in with a hospital security guard. And so I just took I mean, he had his head down walking through. And I said, officer, was that automatic gunfire a little while ago? He said, yeah, sure was. And I said, can you tell me anything about what happened? He said, nope, sure can't, and kept walking. Well, I waited for him to come back and leave. And again, he had his head down, just chugging when he came back through. And I said, sir, can you tell me anything about what happened? Nope, sure can't. I said, well, can you tell me if anybody got hurt? And he said, no, they didn't. And that was all I could
They did not get hurt.
Did not get hurt. Now, I can't imagine 30 rounds, at least being shot like that with nobody getting hurt. And
yeah.
if I hadn't confirmed it with the cop, I would have just dismissed it as fireworks or whatever.
Let me ask you a question, Terry. Would you say the direction came from Point Mallard?
No, it actually came from the hospital way. Sounded like it was coming, because that's why I told David, I said, man, I hope there's nothing, bad happening over at the hospital, because it was coming from that direction. Which there's a, kind of a housing project over there called East Acres. And there's some bad dudes in there. So,
I was just thinking it might have come from the Point Mallard area, because I know whenever I had that contract for security, we had all kinds of people that would come riding through there and on boats and stuff. Of course, we couldn't do anything with them on boats, but they would be prone to shoot towards the water.
Yeah.
Realizing, it's ricocheting and all that, but.
Well, again, I understand it, but it definitely came from that direction.
Okay.
From over toward the hospital. I'm used to hearing all kinds of stuff going on Friday and Saturday nights over at the Point Mallard. I mean, it's loud here. I live that close to it, and it's really loud here when they do that. But this came from that direction. It came from the west, and I live east of Point Mallard. No, I live on Point Mallard's east of me.
And you're east of the hospital too, aren't you, here?
I am. About 5 blocks.
Okay.
I'm real
You
close.
live, the road that runs on the.
Remember, we're live, so you don't want people to know where you live.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and shut that down.
We'll see y'all Saturday.